If you've seen any of our past videos, you've probably heard me say once or twice that the Orlando area has something for just about anyone. And guess what? That includes even our pets, especially our dogs. If you're like me, your dog is like a part of your family, and you want to include them and take them with you on as much as you possibly can. So today we're going to dive into that. We're going to talk about the Orlando metro area, some of the surrounding areas and suburbs, and just how dog friendly we as a community are, because I know that's super important to me and my family, and I know it's super important to some of the other families that we've worked with in the past. This here is Cash. Cash is our family dog. He's a Cane Corso, or also known as an Italian Mastiff, and he is about 4.5 years old. The story of how we got Cash was actually pretty funny. I actually was never familiar with the Cane Corso breed, and a friend of mine showed me the picture of what, eventually was Cash's mom, and I was like, what kind of steroids did you give this pit bull? That's how clueless I was. I knew nothing about Italian Mastiffs, Cane Corsos, never heard of them. But then an opportunity came up about 6-7 months later to adopt Cash. We jumped right on it, and it has been awesome. If you don't know about these breeds, they're super smart, super loyal, and it's the best dog that we've ever had. One of the funniest things about Cash probably is that most of the time he looks like super chill. He's just laying around, he sleeps a lot, but he has this sixth sense that he always knows when somebody is at the door before we do. Before they even knock, he's up, attention, ready to go, and it's crazy. But as long as we're cool, he's cool, and again, best dog ever we've had. You'll be happy to know that the Orlando area is widely regarded as a dog-friendly area. And to kind of make this a little bit easier, I've broken this down into 3 of the top reasons that make this area so great for dogs. One of the first things right off the bat is going to be the number of dog-friendly parks and dog-only parks in the area. In just about every single neighborhood and town in Orlando and within all the surrounding suburbs and cities, you're going to find at the very least, one dog park. Okay, let me retract that before I say every single city, because I know somebody's gonna be out there waiting to call me out. I'm gonna go at least say 99% of them. We're that confident. But seriously though, there's a ton of parks out there. Some of them are off the leash parks, some of them do require a leash, and they all have different sort of amenities and things nearby. So I'm gonna tell you guys a few of our favorites and some of the ones that I think really stand out. The first park that comes to mind right off the bat is, without a doubt, Lake Baldwin Park. This is a cool park because it's got a huge off the leash dog park area, as well as a smaller area for smaller dogs too. So as a dog owner, it gives you some reassurances as well that maybe your little pup won't be running with the big dogs and possibly get injured, and I don't have to worry about Cash being out there and just, as playful as he is, possibly injuring a smaller dog. What's really cool about this park is that it's family friendly, and even if you don't have a dog, it's a great place to go. They've got a boat dock there, they've got a couple pavilions, a ton of picnic tables, and just a lot of amenities that are really great for an afternoon or a morning out there. It's right on the shore of Lake Baldwin, and even though you can't swim over there, it won't stop your dogs from running in the water and splashing around. It's a lot of fun for them. Lake Baldwin is a great park. It sits along the north end of Orlando, bordering along Winter Park. Another one that comes to mind is the Dr. P. Phillips Community Park in the Dr. Phillips area. That one as well is one that is for the entire family, not just if you have a dog. They've got pavilions, basketball courts, baseball field, splash pad. It sits to the south of well-known Restaurant Row. So you've got great access from, if you live over in there, maybe the Bay Hill area, that's a great community. But there's a ton of places from as north as Sanford all the way down to the Kissimmee, Osceola area. And we're definitely gonna include all of those in the link below, so check that out. When it comes to dog-friendly restaurants, we could probably do an entire video on that alone. One of the things that makes it really easy is that because of our weather and our climate, there's a lot of areas and restaurants that have outdoor seating. So most places, when they say they're dog friendly, it applies to the outdoor seating areas only. But generally the weather is usually pretty good for your dogs. The important thing is just make sure we're keeping them hydrated. We're gonna include a huge list of all these restaurants, just like the dog parks, in the link below. Make sure you click on that. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, definitely smash that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the content we're putting out here. There is one restaurant in particular that I do have to make sure I mention because it's probably the coolest restaurant out there for dogs available in the Orlando area. It's located in downtown Orlando, and this is the only establishment that has an indoor friendly dog area. The indoors is completely for dogs. They don't serve food there, only drinks, but they do allow you to bring food in You can even have it delivered there. And they a lot of times have food trucks set up outside as well. The third thing that makes the Orlando area so dog friendly is that there's a ton of events around town just about every single week, and many of them are dog friendly in a lot of areas as well, not just dog specific park. Lake Eola, for example, is very dog friendly. Sits and butts up right up against Thornton Park. You're always going to see people out there walking their dog. And just a couple years ago, we went to Barktoberfest out there, which was a huge event, a ton of vendors out there. It's a really great time. We had a lot of fun bringing cash there. The farmers markets are fantastic. We got a lot of great ones around here. Lake Eola has a great one. Winter Garden on Plant Street. The Winter Park Farmers Market is really great. And again, most of them are dog friendly. And that link is going to have information about all of that. So definitely, again, check that out. You can also make sure that you're checking Facebook events on the calendar and searching for different Facebook groups that might be for dog owners specifically. There's got to be some out there. Well, we'd love to make this video longer, but if you can't tell, it is super hot out here. I'm sweating. Cash is hot. He's ready to go back inside. My team and I are working with so many families that are relocating to and from the Orlando and surrounding areas, and we love to be a real estate resource for you if you're thinking about making a move. So again, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email if there's anything in the world we can do for you. I'm Don Sprenkel, and we're living in Orlando, Florida.